Welcome to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. I'm your host, Cameron Burrell, Army engineer veteran, entrepreneur, and fleet operations business owner. On this podcast, we talk trucking, logistics, fleet operations, entrepreneurship, business growth, leadership, and real-world lessons from the field. Let's get into today's episode.
Hook, a midnight yard call. Picture this. It's past midnight, the yard's quiet, and your phone lights up. A carrier calls. A tractor needs a last-minute decon and a quick DOT prep before a morning turnaround. The fleet's dispatcher is stressed. You roll a two-person crew, do an expedited wash, run a safety checklist, and hand the driver a clean, compliant truck before the gate opens. That one call paid a premium rate, covered overtime, and turned into a weekly retainer for that carrier. The point? When you're reliable after hours, fleets pay up, and they stick with you.
Promise. In the next 10 minutes, I'll walk you through a compact, field-tested playbook you can use to launch an after-hours rapid response service in under a week. You'll get a sellable service menu, staffing and shift options that protect margins, pricing and quick quote language that closes fast, and an operations and compliance checklist so you don't trade revenue for liability. By the end, you'll have 5 concrete actions to start taking paid emergency calls this week.
Section 1. Identify demand and build a concise service menu. Start with the services that sell under urgency and are quick to scope. On-demand exterior washes for DOT prep, decontamination or spill rinses, jumpstarts or battery assists to get a tractor moving, expedited DOT inspection prep, and basic turnaround services like door and mirror checks. Keep the menu tight, 4 to 6 offerings, and define clear deliverables for each. For example, express DOT prep, exterior wash, cab wipe down, tire/lighting check, safety sticker photo, 45-minute target. That prevents scope creep when a dispatcher calls in a panic. Triage rules are essential. On the first call, gather 5 data points: unit number, location, issue type, time sensitivity, and photos if possible. Use a quick binary decision. Is this safety critical or convenience only? Safety critical requests get priority and a safety pre-check before dispatch. Convenience calls are routed to the next available slot or offered a higher premium for immediate turnaround. Train dispatchers to use scripted confirmations. Understood? Unit 452, Yard B, needs DOT prep for a 5:30 a.m. pull. We can send a rapid response team within 60 minutes at a premium rate or schedule first team at 6 a.m. standard rate. Which do you prefer? That phrasing closes decisions quickly and sets expectations.
Section 2. Staffing, scheduling, and protecting margins. You have 3 simple shift models to test: scheduled late shift, true on-call rotation, or a hybrid shrinking window. Scheduled late shift. A small crew works fixed hours into the night, predictable payroll, but limits capacity spikes. True on-call rotation. A rotating on-call tech gets a standby fee plus premium pay for calls. Flexible, but risk of technician burnout if unmanaged. Hybrid. Maintain a late shift crew for predictable coverage and 1 on-call slot for overnight emergencies. Start with the hybrid for the pilot. Pay structure matters. Use a standby stipend plus overtime or a guaranteed minimum charge per dispatch. Example compensation: $25 standby per evening shift plus time and a half for hours worked, or a flat trip premium if the job is under 60 minutes. Cap dispatches per tech per night to protect morale. 2 urgent calls max unless they accept an extra premium. Protect margins by bundling common tasks. Offer a rapid response bundle, express DOT prep plus quick decon at a single premium fee rather than letting jobs bleed on time and materials. Track job level profitability from day 1. Time, fuel, water use, and disposal costs, and adjust premiums accordingly. If you don't track it, you're subsidizing emergencies out of your day business.
Section 3. Pricing, quoting, ops checklist, and compliance. Pricing framework. Always start with a minimum charge. Emergencies have friction, lateness, extra lighting, safety risk, so minimums protect you. A simple model. Base minimum covers first 30 minutes in travel, plus per 15-minute increment, plus material surcharges. For truly urgent after hours, apply a premium multiplier of 1.5 to 2x depending on risk and distance. Offer flat fee bundles for common combos to speed quoting. Rapid DOT bundle, X dollars flat between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m.
This closes faster than T&M conversations. Quick quote script to use on calls. Thanks, we can do that. Standard rapid response minimum is X dollars, which covers the first 30 minutes and round-trip travel. After that, it's Y dollars per 15 minutes. We can be on site in approximately 45 minutes. Do you want us to dispatch now? Practiced concise language reduces negotiation. Operational checklist for night work. Mandatory high-vis and lighting, 2-person minimum for roadside or low-light yards, battery-powered floodlights, reflective cones, backup radios, spill kits, and a pre-departure risk assessment call. DOT considerations. Document vehicle condition with photos before work, record time on site, and get a signed acknowledgement for any safety limiting issues. Wastewater and spill protocol. No uncontrolled discharge. Carry containment mats, absorbents, and a portable wastewater recovery pump if you do rinses. If you can't manage safe containment at the site, quote a contingency fee and reschedule or perform partial service. Contract language should include emergency response premiums, liability limits for night operations, and client responsibility for site safety where applicable.
Marketing and sales, low-cost ways to start winning after-hours work. 1. Email existing clients a short announcement and a one-sheet with service menu and after-hours rates. 2. Offer a limited-time pilot discount for the first 2 calls to a handful of priority clients. Get feedback and testimonials. 3. Add an emergency service clause to your standard service contracts with clear opt-in pricing and billing terms. Use social proof. Take a clean, time-stamped photo and short case note after a successful night job and share it on LinkedIn and your service group. Operators notice responsiveness. On the sales side, package the offering as risk management. Fleets value uptime. Position the service as an insurance policy for their operations. You reduce detention, missed loads, and inspection failures. Keep sales collateral concise. 1 PDF one-sheet, 1 email template, and a 2-line voicemail script for sales outreach. That low friction is what gets decision makers to call when they're in a crunch. Recap and 5-item launch checklist. Quick recap and a checklist you can use this week to launch a pilot. 1. Define a 4 to 6 item after-hours service menu with deliverables and response times. 2. Set a hybrid staffing model, late shift plus 1 on-call slot with clear pay and caps per tech. 3. Build pricing, minimum fee plus per interval rates plus after-hours multiplier. Create at least 2 flat fee bundles. 4. Create a night ops checklist and a short client-facing contract clause covering emergency premiums and site safety. 5. Market to top clients. Send the announcement one-sheet, offer a pilot discount for the first 2 calls, and collect a testimonial after each job. These 5 steps get you operational and revenue generating fast without overcommitting resources. CTA. If this episode helped, head over to Instagram or LinkedIn and follow the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. Share a field photo of your yard or crew tagged at VetInt Network, or DM me for a free quick quote template you can drop into your dispatch flow. If you'd like, send a short description of your pilot, and I'll give 1 practical tweak to your pricing or staffing plan. Subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, and share this episode with an owner-operator or fleet manager who needs more predictable, high-margin revenue. Thanks for listening to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. If today's episode brought you value, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with another entrepreneur, owner-operator, or business professional. Keep building, keep learning, and keep moving forward. We'll see you on the next episode. Real world business, real strategies, real results.